Hello, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh, and happy weekend to all of you. Today, I want to do another list. Perhaps, I think this is the last list. I'm not sure if I'm going to do more, but this actually idea came from one of my brothers in the group. So thanks to you for the idea. And the basic idea was from actually Steven, like Red Lessons. He put up a recent list of top 10 or I think top 10 festive fragrances. So Christmas is around the corner for you guys. Like year is coming to an end. It's cold. Today's weekend. Bangladesh also seeing some year end sort of what do you call uh, holidays and stuff like that. So this is going to apply to everybody. And I would just like to put up just casually 15 fragrances, a little bit more here and there. You know me, for festive seasons. Okay, these are getting priority because either they are very sweet or kind of spicy, like all the right ingredients of holidays. So I picked them up randomly and I put them according to order, 15 all the way to number 1. So these perfumes, they're all from my collection. I did not show any samples and some of them are missing, let's say from last year. So I do apologize. So yeah, let's go and see if we can find some of your common fragrances. I'll start with number 15. Number 15 is a fragrance. It's very nice coffee-based perfume, and it's kind of like chocolatey as well, white chocolate plus coffee. Very inexpensive, I would say, not supremely expensive. This is from House of Rochas, and this is Rochas Man. So my bottle is almost like, I have about good 15 ml in this. So this perfume, it's like very unique bottle. I really like this. It looks like a lamp, basically. It looks like those torch or lamp, lava lamp kind of, very cool with the frosted glass. So when you smell it, it's very sweet. I think there's a Bond number 9 fragrance, New Harlem, this and that, they have some similarity or something. I never smelled the Bond number 9, but this is pretty good. This is pretty nice. And the whole thing, the price tag is not being so high. This fragrance makes it like into the list. So I think this is a very nice, it works in cold weather as well. And you smell a little bit like coffee, kind of like chocolatey and very sweet. Okay, so number 15, Rochas Man or Rochas Man. All right, number 14, we have a tie. The theme of coffee continues, but one is basically more on Tonka, the spicy Tonka. The one is kind of like coffee scent. So these both are from House of Mugler. One is an older fragrance, one is new. So as you can see, there's a tie. So I'm sorry, the bottle color looks different. It's supposed to be blue because the light, it looks different. And this is, first of all, this is pure Tonka. So this was released when Thierry Mugler was still Thierry Mugler. People compared this with Fifth Delicious. I do not find so much similarity, but it's heavy on Tonka and it's very spicy, like gingerbread cookie or something like that. So kind of like a very nice festive fragrance and a very beast mode fragrance. This one lasts well over 14 hours, okay? Pure Tonka by Thierry Mugler. And then this is my new baby. This is Mugler Ultimate. So this fragrance, it's consists of that cappuccino note, sweet cappuccino, not so heavy or too sweet like pure coffee, but I think this is good Starbucks themed kind of a coffee fragrance. Okay, so sorry, some construction going on next plot even in the weekends. I cannot help that. So these two are my number 14, pure Tonka and Mugler Ultimate. All right, next one I'm gonna go. 13 is this new fragrance. I have to put it in this list. This Bad Boy by Caolina Herrera. So this perfume, I'm just testing it. This has this beautiful, sweet, kind of like a coffee kind of opening, like gourmand, chocolatey, like not coffee, more like a chocolate, cacao kind of a fragrance. But it goes kind of like a little fresher on dry down, in my humble opinion. Gets a little bit fruity. So the perfume, it's really, really nice. It's a really unique bottle as well. But it's not the most unique fragrance. On the dry down, it smells a lot like many other in the market. But I thought, what the hell, let's just put one new fragrance from the Caolina Herrera house in this list. So I think festive season, you can wear it for outdoors. It has good 6 hours of longevity, in my humble opinion. If you go heavy, you can get it about 7 hours with a nice 1 to 2 hours of solid projection. This one is going to be good for clubbing. If you're going for festive season, going out and stuff at night. Bad Boy by Caolina Herrera is my number 13 pick. Number 12 is another tie, second last tie. And these two fragrances are very popular. One is popular among the classy gentlemen, like a little bit mature gentlemen. Other one is popular still among youngsters. These two are Mont Blanc Individual by House of Mont Blanc, and this is Joop Homme, the pink juice. So they are kind of similar. There's also a Creed fragrance called Original Santal, which I showed you a few days back. These two are, I think, inspiration for that one. But if you're looking for something sweet, they have their differences. This is very syrupy sweet. If you're doing some cooking with, at home, it's very comforting. It has this floral, cinnamon, very sweet, sugary notes, and I think it's vanilla. This one is not as sweet. This is more raspberry, little fresher, kind of metallic-y. You guys know Mont Blanc Individual. I think these two fragrances will make excellent fragrance for holidays, I think on budget especially. These two are really, really lovely. Okay, then 15, 14, 13, 12. Okay, I lost track. I already lost track, yes, because they got all messy there. Next one. This is House of Paco Rabanne, and this is the 1 million line. And you would imagine I would pick 1 million for this time of the year, but no. You would imagine I would pick Lucky. Lucky is nice, little soft, little fresh with the popcorn, but this perfume, I think in this part of the time or the year, Paco Rabanne 1 million Prive. I haven't shown this in a very long time. This has this beautiful tobacco, and the perfume, it's very sweet. It's really lovely. It's like after you wear it for a long time, you see the uniqueness of it. I think this is the dark horse of this whole line as well. So 1 million Prive, definitely check it out. It has good performance. If you're going for office, you want to wear something for office from 1 million line, this is a festive fragrance for the office. So those who are spending last few days in the workplace before Christmas, this you can rock with your Christmas hat and stuff like that. 1 million Prive. Next is the last tie, I promise. Then after that, they're all single entries. Next two are kind of sweet fragrances, okay? One is, this is Polo Red Extreme from the Red line. This has this beautiful sweet coffee and then woody, kind of like a blood orange kind of mix. It's not supremely heavy, but winter time, this one really lasts beautifully and has a nice little sillage, like a soft projection for about 2 hours or so. So this has great performance, okay? This is the strongest from this line. Polo Red Extreme, and other one is a classic, Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo. Many people will put this in their top 5. I can tell you right now, this one has beast mode longevity and has a sweet, sweet feel to the fragrance. They're all themed the same. But what I really feel this is gonna suit this part of the year, like time of the year, in December time especially. This feels like a December fragrance, okay? Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo, Polo Red Extreme. Okay, so I think we have how many left? 10 left. Okay, top 10. Number 10, I'm going to start with one of my favorite fragrances. This one has a little bit of mature vibe to it, I admit. The fragrance has beautiful, kind of like a cinnamon, sweet apple pie sort of feel. You guys know what I'm talking about. And this has a lot of rich apples. This is HUgo Boss Bottled Intense EDP. The Intense EDP version, not the EDT. I really love this juice, but over the time I have bought many other fragrances, so I'm not reaching for it. So the juice levels remains the same here for last 2 years or so, or at least 1.5 years. But trust me, this time of the year, this is gonna be really fantastic. It's a classic fragrance, Everybody knows this DNA. You smell it on people, you go like, oh, HUgo Boss bottle, yeah. People even call it just the Boss, because this is what made Boss very, very popular. So Boss Bottle Intense EDP is my next pick at number 10. Sorry. Number 9, I'm gonna go with my favorite fragrance, Rasasi Shuhrah. Yes, I haven't put this in any list in recent times, but I want to bring it back. Sweet, fruity, ashy tobacco, loudness, there is like, you cannot miss this fragrance. You just detect it everywhere. Heavy sillage, heavy projection, heavy longevity. And the fragrance, you just need that one spray, okay? If you like Rasasi's Layuquam Tobacco Blaze, that one is a bit expensive compared to this, but this one you can find this at a very good pricing nowadays. So the juice color is very beautiful, blue juice color, heavy bottle. Rasasi Shuhrah definitely makes one of my list, and I was thinking to put Rasasi's Darej, but I'm putting Shuhrah instead, okay? Rasasi Shuhrah, number 9. Number 8, Viktor & Rolf SpiceBomb. Cinnamon, pink pepper, kind of like tobacco. I think sometimes people say there's leather in there, but I don't know, maybe there's a slight bit of leather there like CH-Man Prive, but I think this is one of the most iconic bottles of all time. I do not have like, let's say, vintage bottle, but still works pretty well in the cold weather. So this is very playful, good for clubbing, outing, dating, smells fantastic in air. So especially, like we can have like dinner time, going out. I think SpiceBomb fits the bill somewhere. It kind of feels like the right fragrance for this kind of time of the year. This time of the year. SpiceBomb by Viktor and Rolf at number 8. Number 7, Pure Malt by Thierry Mugler. Yes, this perfume cannot be worn all year round. It has kind of like one-dimensional, boozy, sort of whiskey feel, and I absolutely love it. The new version of Mugler, it's a little bit weaker compared to the Thierry Mugler version, but you can still find them. They are in production. But Pure Malt, sometimes they do this and they bring it out and then discontinue it and becomes rare to find. I think you should have Pure Malt just for the sake of beauty of fragrances. Mugler House, this is one of the best. This year I chosen Thierry Mugler Pure Malt for festive season. Okay, that's number 7. I think, no, that's number 6. Okay, so we have top 5. Let's see top 5. I think I'll start with this one. If you see this perfume and you think like, where is the original one? This one replaced the original one for me at the current formulation. La Nuit de l'Homme, Le Parfum by YSL. Check out my review on this. This one I feel is fruity, a little bit darker, a little bit sweeter, and more mysterious, more masculine, more mature vibes than La Nuit de l'Homme. I detect the cardamom there, but not as prominent. So this one almost feels like Durham Intense meeting La Nuit de l'Homme, and that's why it makes it super sexy. It's dark, it's fruity, and the thing is, it's just cold weather. As it gets colder, this perfume smells so nice in the air. Trust me, it's so beautiful. I get compliments all the time from La Nuit de l'Homme, Le Parfum. That's my number 5. Number 4, Armani Stronger With You Intensely. I've chosen this for the sweetness. You guys know I have shown this in last every single list, and this is why this fragrance is so special. It makes every sort of list top. One of the best fragrances of all time in my humble opinion. If sweet category, performance wise is a beast mode fragrance. The best release perhaps in recent years. Best buy for me this year. I just am so happy with this perfume. Trust me guys, Armani Stronger With You Intensely has the sweetness amped up. I really love that. So holiday time, you can definitely smell like this and everybody is gonna really compliment you. This is number 4. Alright, top 3. These are all sentimental fragrances. I would say these are very close to my heart. I have been wearing this for some time now, and I get all the time, if I want to make an impression, I go for these. But number 3 is more like a classic. It has to be in this list. This is officially Christmas in a bottle. This is Burberry London. Every single reviewer put this in their list out of love, sheer love and respect. I call this like the coat, like Mark does. And the fragrance is very inexpensive. One of the best fragrances Burberry ever released. It has a port wine, tobacco leaf, you know, like kind of like it's just, let me spray this. I really want to spray it now. Okay. It's just so fruity. I don't know why I get a note of guava from this, but it smells like so sweet. It has darkness, it has sweetness, that wine feel, and man, the tobacco leaf is just works. You know, it's just so beautiful and it's cozy. Women love this perfume. They like to wear it on them. So Burberry London is my number 3. It has a smell like potpourri, like Steven said. So this one has to make the list. Number 3. Number 2. Thierry Mugler Amin, or Angel Man as popularly known. Yes, a lot of Mugler fragrances this time around, 3 already. So Mugler won kind of like all the categories. But Mugler, this one, it's kind of like a limited time release. Every year they almost release these. Metal flask, very heavy bottles. Mine is 2011, you guys know I reviewed it. This one has that caramel, chocolate. This is one of the most complex fragrances ever made. And I think yesterday I was watching Steven's review on Bad Boy. He was mentioning Amin took 3 years to become successful. It didn't sell well at first. People did not get the concept. I think Olivier Cresp, who was the perfumer, I'm sorry if I'm getting that wrong, but he is the perfumer for this, and they have lots and lots of flankers. But something, when it's really cold, Amin, that tar, patchouli, chocolate, coffee, you know, like even leather, mint, they all like join the party and makes it very strong. It's a thick like sweetness, you know, and you really have to try it out over the years to understand the concept of Amin. So Amin is one of my best, I would say in my humble opinion, cold weather scent, and it's so lovely for festive seasons. All right, Thierry Mugler Angel Man. Sorry, leads me to number 1. This is Parfum de Marly Layton. I was thinking to put some other ones, like say hair would be just beautiful, tobacco, but I pick so many tobacco. This one, it feels like a spiced apple, kind of like a, you can say, niche version of Hugo Boss bottle. They took it to the next level. And there's also Layton exclusive. I haven't smelled it, but this already here is a winner. Okay, Layton, it's so lovely. Cold weather, it's spicy, it's masculine, it's sexy, and it's easy to bring compliments. This is not a very daring fragrance. So when you wear it, you smell like like Parfum de Marly's fragrances are usually sweet, and then kind of spices work perfectly with this perfume. Okay, so Layton, I think if you really have to, if you can spend a little bit more money, I think you can get Layton. Even Layton exclusive, I hear, is very good, stronger than this, but I think this will fit the bill for holidays. So that's my number one for today. Hopefully you guys can try out some of these. If you did try all of them, which ones are your favorites? Put the names below for other people to see. And have a very nice, happy holidays. At this part of the year, you guys deserve, hardworking people deserve to get some relaxation, some holidays, wherever you are, Bangladesh, overseas. Just spend some quality time with your friends and family, with your special ones, your friends, New Year is coming up. So this fragrance, I think, gonna really complement those, good memories, like good times, gonna create great memories. So next year, perhaps we see what else we can opt for. Hopefully there will be some now new releases. All right, take care, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon, and have a very blessed weekend. Bye bye.